Hi, everyone. Welcome to Misalignment Tarot. This is going to be your 2026 Love Tarot reading and predictions. I'm doing this reading and it's November 24th, 2025. I just felt called to do this reading now. I have time for it now. So let's see what's going on in 2026 in love. When I initially started this reading, my phone rebooted out of nowhere. And I take that as a very big message, actually. Reboot. Love rebooted. Let's see what we need to know the most for our highest and best good for our love life, whether you are in a relationship or you're not in a relationship. If you want some insights into your love life, welcome. If you don't want any, there you go, Three of Swords. Careful of heartbreak. If you do not need a tarot reading and you don't want to taint your idea of love, please do not watch this reading because I don't sugarcoat and I will tell it exactly as I see it. Okay, it's going to be the only love reading I do for 2026 general for the whole year. Page for any readings that I do on a regular here on YouTube. I am currently posting on Instagram as well as TikTok. And if you want a personal reading from me, you can book one or request one more likely. I don't have a booking page, it has to be requested, and you can do that from my website here on YouTube. So let's see what's going on in 2026 for our love life. I've shuffled enough, put your energy into the cards. I'm going to split the deck a couple of times here. The general reading or the general guidance for love is the Knight of Pentacles. This is about putting in the effort towards what you want and having goals. Very much like a job. The general energy is telling me here that you are looking to invest in a romantic relationship. It could be because you're mustering up the courage to get back out there again, to start anew for sure. Whatever this love reading is for you, it almost feels like a business investment, but this is not a career reading, it's a love reading. Let's see what's going on in 2026. You start off with the Fool in the reversed and the King of Cups. There's definitely a very foolish water sign that could be rushing in, but I'm not going to start reading here until I have the full spread. If you don't have time to watch the entire live, you can come back to YouTube and rewatch this reading once it's finished. It will be free and available forever. My. Very interesting reading. A man showed up. He could be a water sign, could even be somebody from the past. It's definitely a water sign. Could be a Cancer. He doesn't have to be. At the center of your love reading is the Star in the reversed. And this is telling me that as far as your love reading or love energies go, there's a lot of hopelessness that you may be feeling, like you don't really have any hope for love. Okay. The person that showed up, of course, there's many different aspects of this reading, but the first thing I'm seeing is that someone is rushing in. A fool is rushing in. Could be a water sign. Let's clarify him. A King of Cups. He doesn't have to be a water sign, but somebody's going to come in for reconciliation for sure. There's a water sign man here. He looks like a Cancer. This is somebody that has faced his fears. Maybe he's got a lot of money now. He could have a nice car. He is somebody that has a lot of responsibilities and he seems to know what he wants. He's coming in. For some of you, it's going to be a reconciliation, especially if you're a earth sign female. This man is coming in. He is rushing. He's definitely a fool rushing in, whether or not he's prepared for this or not. He could be somebody that's just rushing in without the intention of a long term relationship with the Ten of Pentacles here in the reversed, or he's got nothing to offer, especially monetarily. This is someone that maybe invested somewhere else. He may have been in a long term relationship for 7 years and it didn't work out for him. And now he wants to come in and reconcile with an earth sign female or some female that is somebody that is a mature female, a female that has been married before. This man is wanting if even if it's not a reconciliation, I see him wanting a restart in his love life with a woman that's been through it, with a woman who is grounded, practical, and in her bag. This woman, if this is a reconciliation, you may have been married to this man, but definitely this man is looking for a woman that he's not looking for a perfect woman. In fact, he is looking for a woman that needs a serious man and a woman who has been hurt before. Like he's pretty much clear on that. He wants a woman that is very insightful and listens to her intuition, and he's looking for a basically a prude, somebody like a prude, like he wants a restart with a woman that's been through the fire. But definitely wants somebody who's been married before. It's very specific. I've never seen that before. Anyway, he's coming in. He is very determined. He may enter your life around the month of July, end of July. He seems like he knows what he wants after not knowing what he wants for a long time. But actually, he doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't really have a plan for the future. He doesn't have any foresight. He's not really sure where he's headed or what the future will hold. And he's also not confident in himself at all. He seems to be somebody that has a lot of responsibilities in his life. He's a very burdened person, and that's not stopping him from flirting or asking anybody out. He's just trying to restart or trying to avert, like basically avert disaster in his life. He wants romance in his life. This person is going to be very flirtatious. He's going to come across as somebody who's very materialistic or someone who doesn't have money, or he's not good with money. He's overweight. He's definitely somebody that's has a belly. And this is somebody that's looking to make some changes in his life. But he's not mentally clear on what he wants, okay? Even he's definitely somebody that's coming determined, but he doesn't know what he wants. He just thinks he's ready to get back again. Now, this individual has gone through a disappointment. He invested somewhere in relationships in his life. Specifically, he was with somebody for 7 years and it didn't work out for him. And now he wants a restart. He's hurt. He is confused. He overthinks things. He can also be somebody that has a baby mama, and that takes up a lot of mental space for him. He may have a woman in his energy, maybe even multiple women. I see 3 specific women in this man's energy. Because he's pursuing several women, okay? And he has a baby mama, and That his baby mama takes up a lot of his mental energy. He keeps exploring his options, and I see him going for floozies. He's going for codependent females, women that don't love him. Maybe he's confused, but he has options. Like I see him going for a woman, a fire sign woman, for example. This could be you if you are a fire sign woman. You're somebody very domineering, materialistic. You're one of his options, okay? You could come across as very confident, specifically if you're a fire sign female. You could come across as somebody that's domineering, someone who's exploring your options. You're very confident. You want your prince charming. And you are also exploring your options. You are looking for commitment. And another woman this man is pursuing could be somebody that is not worth the effort. She is very melodramatic. She is somebody who doesn't care for herself, and he's not going to invest in her. If you're a water sign female, he's not going to invest in you because you don't love yourself and you cannot love him. It's not going to go very far. If you do invest in this man, or if he chooses to invest in you, it's going to be a relationship that is a waste of time, and it's not going to work out. If you go into a relationship with this man, or if he goes into a relationship with a water sign female, he's going to walk away from her, and it's going to be a short-lived relationship, and it's just not going to be stable. And or if he if this man goes for a water sign female and you are the water sign female, there's going to be rejection there for sure. It's going to be like a week-long relationship, maybe. Okay, this man is looking for some kind of a restart in his love life, and he's looking for a two of cups, a reciprocated relationship. Almost like he's trying to go for a relationship to restart his life after having a rock bottom moment, financially and in every aspect, actually. And I feel that this man needs a lot of validation. He has ego issues. He's imbalanced in that department. He may come across as somebody that is passionate, but this man is very dramatic, and he causes a lot of arguments. Okay, he's not balanced in himself, and he doesn't have a problem walking away from relationships, especially if there's drama in the relationship. Okay, this person also, this man goes into relationships, and then he's so passionate about it, but he may need a lot of validation, and he gives up on them. He gives up on the relationships, especially like after he gives to the relationship and he feels like he's not fulfilled, or the relationship is not growing, or there's no money in the relationship. He gets really overwhelmed and he becomes extremely unsatisfied. Anyway, there could be a possible reconciliation with an earth sign female. And I just in general think that this man is going to scope out this earth sign female and see what she's doing. Somebody from the past. He could communicate with this female. Um, he could he could be wanting to make amends, but he's going to take his time. There's going to be a lot of back and forth. There's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of thinking if she's the right one. And it seems like she is the right one. And there could be a reconciliation with this earth sign female after a lot of thinking. Definite reconciliation. And it seems like that relationship is going to hold for this water sign man. It's an earth sign female. But of course, there's a huge but here. If there is a reconciliation with an earth sign female here, I think that there is going to be a lot of issues with a man. This man is very impulsive. He's very, very manipulative, very controlling, and he is very black and white. He rushes into things. He's extremely manipulative, and there's no harmony in this relationship. So, if you are an earth sign female and you reconcile with this water sign man, it's not going to be a happy home. There could be a child that's born also out of this, and it's going to be a boy, and that's going way into the future, of course. But if there is a reconciliation, there's going to be a lot of manipulation in this family, and even if there's a lot of transformation after this reconciliation, there is no happiness in this relationship. Okay, there's potential marriage here. This is the last card I pulled. There's no more, but there will potentially be a reconciliation, and it's not going to be a happy home. But I do see a commitment, even if it's not a marriage. Okay, even after you let go of all the past and you choose to be happy, it's a commitment. It's definitely a commitment, and possibly even marriage, but there is no happiness. Okay, it's not a happy union, or it's not going to make you happy. Ace of Cups is in the reverse. This is an unhappy marriage. I keep wanting to say marriage. This is what 2026 holds. I hope this was useful to you. I told you in the beginning, if you don't want no sugarcoat readings, don't watch it. And if you watching and you're scared of it, there's a reason why you're scared. Even if you're watching this after I record this on November 24th, 2025, anytime in 2026 you come across this reading, you should be extremely careful with a reconciliation. And I think that above all, you could be somebody that wants partnership, and you could be very grounded. You could still hold on to a lot of the past, but you are overcoming the past. I do see you here, maybe looking at the past with a more compassionate eye, but it doesn't hold you back. I see that you have your eyes set on the Ace of Pentacles, which is new seeds, not reconciliations, new seeds, new promising opportunities for growth. There's going to be a lot of effort that's required of you emotionally. Do not overlook the red flags and love yourself first. I'll see you in my next readings. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching.